So, you asked me earlier a question about macros. So, I've got a couple of examples here from the Skinny Food Company, just to cover the basis of what macros are. So basically we've got a split of 3 different groups for macros. They're based in carbohydrates, protein and fat. There's also a 4th macronutrient which is classed as alcohol, but we don't need to get into that too much. Each of them have a calorie value per gram. So protein and carbs, they both have the same calorie value, that's 4 calories per gram. Yeah?
Yep.
Got fats as well, there are basically over twice as many calories per gram. So they're not bad, but they are 9 calories per gram in fats. So you've got different varieties of foods which contain fats. Most people confuse, especially for vegetarians, which food groups contain protein. So I've heard a lot myself, I'm vegetarian, a lot of people ask me what do I eat? Do I eat eggs and nuts and things like that? Unfortunately, eggs and nuts, their main macronutrients are fat. Eggs do have some protein in, but nuts, they're literally all fat. So they are very calorie dense. That's why if you have a very small portion of nuts, like say sometimes you have 5 almonds, and it can be nearly 200 calories. And you're thinking, oh my goodness, that's no food at all. So you think you're eating really, really healthily, and you are, because there's loads of good micronutrients and minerals and things like that, but you're eating a lot of calories all in one go, which could be a reason why when a lot of people want to lose weight, they switch to all the healthy eating, the clean eating, and you're not losing weight because you're not counting or weighing any of the food that you're eating, so you don't actually know how much is going in. So you have good intentions, but unfortunately you do need to still weigh your food and measure exactly how much you're eating. So you might want to know, how do I know how much I need to be eating? So this is your composed from your total daily energy expenditure. Most people might have heard of this, labelled as your TDEE. It's made up of your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate. So say if you were to lay in bed all day, do absolutely nothing but sleep, you are going to burn X amount of calories at rest. That is your basal metabolic rate, right?
Yep.
On top of that, you also have NEAT. Now I know it's been a massive hashtag at the moment called hashtag NEATUP247. It's basically non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So the amount of calories your body is burning when you are doing things like walking, doing the dishes, mowing the lawn. Literally when you're out walking the dog, you are burning calories without actively intending to do so.
Doing the gardening.
Gardening, for example, yeah. Also on top of that, we have our actual EA, our activity energy expenditure. So the calories that we are burning through physical activity that we're intending to burn. So whether that be some sort of cardio, weightlifting, anything like that, you're going to be burning a lot of calories. Alright? So our body actually needs to have carbs. It's one of the most essential things. There are different functions for our 3 primary macronutrients. Protein is really essential for growth and repair. So for myself, I'm into bodybuilding and Nathan's a powerlifter. So we both put our bodies through quite a lot. So we need the growth and repair to grow and repair, basically. And then we've got fats, which are very essential for society. That just means how full you're feeling. So you might notice if you eat quite a high fat meal, something quite dense like coconut milk, curry, nuts.
Not so much nuts, but adding it into a meal.
Yeah, not by themselves, but adding some fat into your meal, you'll find yourself feeling a bit fuller for longer, and it also helps regulate your hormones. So it's quite good and essential not to omit fat. And on top of that, your carbohydrates. Now, I absolutely love carbs, and it makes me so sad when people tell me that the first thing they're doing when they're on a diet is cutting carbs out of their diet. Firstly, you're not. There are so many different things that carbs are in. Your vegetables, they are carbs. Fibre is a carb. You do not need to cut any macronutrient out of your diet. Our body macronutrients are in natural foods for a reason, because our body needs them.